one in. But we'll see what they could do with a Fata pickup here. How's... Oh.
Right now.
The battle
Ready?
begins.
Oh. Bash and pickup. There you go. On the other side, look at this. Action to break out already. Onto Pi, they get the telekinesis lift pullback. Abed looking to follow it up with the Earthbind. And with the advantage in numbers here, Mason hits it home with the finishing right click and some good early jungle farm here.
Mid lane.
Whoop. Dive on in. They Earthbind down Envy. The poofs come out, and with assistance from Bulba and the telekinesis, he finishes it with the Fade Bolt. And Envy's going to be hanging in this lane instead. Not causing too much of a ruckus. Meanwhile, Envy went Metamorph, so Abed steps out from the lane, it would appear, or at least convenient timing for him to go for the jungle top lane. Fata trying to make it away. They need one more right click to get it. Can they? Yes, they can. Just
Moment
barely.
of courage.
Yeah, unfortunately, if he is to step away, Dubu that is, and Fata recognizes it. Oh, he drops a ward now, so he'll know when the tree's around. He can just go kind of on in on this Legion Commander. Ooh, Envy going to be taking down again. Over to bottom lane now. It looks like they're going to rotate Pi over to join Aoi between these two supports. He can blast down the wave a bit, and they could maybe force Mason to step away from the wave as much as possible. Pi can freely blast here. It's not bad to take away farm from the Ogre.
I love the build on Pi. 3 teleport scrolls.
Oh no, Pi's in trouble. Can he use one of the teleport scrolls to make it away? He's got to kill that bug. Ah, he goes down. Forev has showed up, drops down the overwhelming odds. The Coddle Man will get taken care of. But here's MSS now. Walks in, gets a two-man call. Needs more spin lovin' if he wants to do work onto Forev. Envy's here now with a Metamorph, and Forev could be in certain trouble. Dubu tries to slow him down a bit, but they move on forward and they get their first dunk. And they get their first kill of the game.
Oh, nice call.
Dubu gonna get called by MSS, and now Aoi and him will begin to chase and get the finish. Nice call there from MSS.
Legion Commander, yeah, Legion Commander still without any dual damage. They just continue to pressure the bottom lane. Okay, top lane.
Fata on the tower will get easily lifted up. Abed will show
up the Blink Dagger, so I guess what they're thinking is if he initiates on Meepo, they can take him down, and X can still have one more extra
There's
life.
our duel of the game, the first one, and it could be for Aoi. It will not lead to any dual damage. That it's a hold of his, so there could be good counterplay potential there. His Blink Dagger's done now, and he is right on Dubu. Dubu gonna hit him with the punch. MSS walks around, pump fakes the call. Pi's here by his side, but it's a bit of an awkward spot. Eventually he will engage, get the call out, and chop down the tree. Very fitting, very lore fit. Very nice grab up, something that will be easy to snag up too, I imagine.
Blink is ready on a bed.
Hello! I have a Blink Dagger now. Me and my Legion Commander friend are gonna beat your ass. She'll take your damage away. He's still around. They're dropping sentries. They spot him there. Aoi will turn. Hit him with the stun. MSS looking to get close enough, but the range isn't quite there. He moves around the bugs. Now he can move in, get the call. Can they get the damage to go for the dunk? Oh, eventually they will be able to bring him down, but look at the step-in play coming out from DC. They show up to play, and they quickly burst through that Aegis. Now they time out the Earthbind. Can MSS get the calls, though? The spins come out. He's able to at least get the one dunk down. But in. And work around those cooldowns. It looks like Metamorph is back up and good to go. Fights to break out. Envy will try to show up. The jump is there for Fata, and here comes the counter fight from MP. Can they bring down the Meepo? Dubu steps in, gets off of wonderful overgrowth, and now the finish will be there. With Envy rotating in the Metamorphosis, they will be able to get the finish. Envy grabs up the Abed bounty and claims the extra gold.
Envy with a good TP, and he's gonna get recalled. Where on bottom lane onto Duel.
Oh, Duel's out onto Envy or onto Pi, but with the recall in from Pi, he gets the assistant.
And the AUI has like a super high level. He's level 11 because he was on the bottom lane all the time.
Oh, Pi's in trouble now, and I don't think that he can recall anybody to save him. He gets easily swarmed. For the sheep stick, they don't have to worry about boots and travel quite yet. Otherwise, Abed could pretty much be anywhere. Oh, did I say he could be anywhere? He's bottom lane. Okay. There's the duel. There's the poof bomb coming out, and
Level 20.
just Abed things, really. And trouble's coming now. Pi. Oh, God. He tries to blinding light it back, but he loses nearly all of his life. The jump duel's on. It's a grab for Fata. He has that bloodstone, but is he going to have to use it for a suicide? Yes, he is. And DC pretty much take over the top lane and show no mercy for anyone. Hey, Owie got great levels this game, but he's going to die. Just easily shoveled apart. Abed thinking about going in even deeper for MSS. Pull away.
Classic Meepo thing. Now it's his time to shine. Roche is up as well.
Okay, MSS gets the grab for Meepo. If they can burst him down enough, he can go for the dunk, and they'll get the finish. MP when they come back, but Dubu is narrowly avoiding trouble. Uh-oh. Seems like he lost his invis, and now MS is going to catch him with the call, and they'll pick him off too. All right,
Again.
there are a couple of freebie little on to it, so at least he has that Metamorph ready to go again. But you are right. For the second time straight, this Aegis Roshan timing just works out splendidly for MP. And look at that, MP and Fata are able to get the jump on Mason and take him out too, without even the help required from the rest of the guys. So they'll finish out the Roche, they'll grab the Aegis. And Sabu's between them. Is he like, am I safe or not? Owie has a sentry. Is he going to plant it? Oh, they plant it! Dubu! He's got... Oh, jumping though, duel from Forev. Trying to commit to save his friend. He goes down, 1-by-1 DC. Looking to move on in. They will manage to bring down Fata in that first Aegis life. MSS also going to be dropped on this one. Mason time-lapse back. They're looking to burst apart and finish off Abed, but Abed manages to surround Envy and finishes him off too. Mason tries to Sakuchi away. They drop the sentry, and Fata is able to get a hold of him with that second life. It's Fata. He's got 1,000 gold to go. So maybe a farm path through the jungle, and he'll have it.
Yeah, Owie says...
sorry. Duel happening as they get a good breakout catch onto Fata and take him out. Maybe farming the ancient camp nearby. He's going to go down, and Dubu's already looking for a follow-up. Drops down the roots to lock MSS in place, and now Abed and Mason will easily clean him up. And just like that, DC take over the ball. They'll take that out, and DC quickly run out the other direction and create some space for themselves. Now they converge, looking to go for Dubu. Will DC help them out? And it looks like they'll not. Oh, never mind. They move in, and they try to get the jump onto Envy here. Are they going to be able to bring him down in time before he can get the Sunder off? It looks like they will. And now they look to set onto MSS. MSS pops his blade mail. A blasting heal will fly out for Pi, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. The poofs fly forward from Abed, and he begins to go to work. Fata will be next, and he can't stand to it. Pi tries to help out with a blinding light, but eventually he will crumble down into a piece of machinery. And this is all going to be on Owie trying to run behind the tower and hide, but with Forev and Abed, they're happy to do-side-do around the tower and get their finish.
Again, double
oh, it's going to be a
well.
five-man. It's going to be a five-man wipe as well. Beautiful catch.
Ooh. They will pull out something else. But in the next game,
is it going to be something more threatening than the Meepo? Is always that question. But here we go. Envy tossed up, pulled out from Bulba, and into a duel. Will evaporate him. Take him out of this game for about a minute unless he decides to spend his biggie banking for a buyback. He might have to, though. His team's about to crumble apart. Abed able to move in. Gets the takedown of Owie, and a follow-up should be there for Fata as well. Tries to timber chain to the side, but he is done for. He'll be the first one to dip into that piggy bank and pulls out that buyback now. But this could be the beginning of the end already here for DC. At just about 30 minutes in, they are having a party inside the base of MP. Okay, now, we have a Yule's play here. Hoping to get a hold of one precious Meepo. They will dunk him down. But that's just going to cost the Aegis. Mason moving in. They're pulling Abed in as close as possible. They're able to get Bulba down, and they manage to get a hold of Abed. MP getting anything they can from this respectable hold. Forev steps in, duels it out, can't quite get the finish, but eventually Fata will fall. But look at this, Abed wants it over, buys back, comes right back to the mid lane, and takes it to the tier 3. Envy at this point is going to be forced to buy out Metamorph and do everything he can to hold the base inside. Now DC look to turn and run. It's going to be Dubu eating the pressure. He gets stunned up and taken apart. Mason could be next. Time lapse back. Looking to walk away. The Lincolns will get popped, but Owie is scooting on forward. Looks to finish him off and gets it done with the stun. Woo! And that plus Lincoln's will help this Weaver's survivability by a tremendous amount. Ooh! Looks like MSS have been able to spot them out on the gank approach, but Forev counters back with his own dual play. MSS with that BKB though shrugs off a lot of the damage, and it's Dubu who's going to be in a bit of trouble. Envy, Metamorph now, looking to fight them through into that choke point. Abed yet to even approach the fight. Tries to throw out the Earthbinds from the low formation. This is still a fantastic fight for DC, and now anything they fight, anything they will find here, they will take. And the first thing they're going to find is Owie, it looks like. Ooh, move in, and there will be the finish.
Hold.
But look at the hold.
Yeah, 2 MKBs finished on DC, one on LC, one on Weaver. But still, they can't really kill those Raxes.
Look at this hold. Eventually, Bulba will decide to go in. The telekinesis pullback's going to be there. The follow-up duel could also fight connection. The blade mill's going to get popped. The root goes down. Envy lives on. He pops his BKB. He uses the Sunder and goes into the Metamorph. Oped steps in, looks to challenge him out, and is he going to be able to take him down? It doesn't appear so. Envy holds the ground, turns it around, and flips it on their ass and gets the finish. Dude, that would be a pretty impressive feat already. I mean, this is a game where still DC have a 20K net worth advantage. And now the tier 3 is going to be going down. A jumping commitment from Forev. He's looking for the dual connection. It's going to be there for Envy, while Dubu's getting sliced down from Fata. MSS also there, able to hold and keep it strong, but Abed shows up and helps take down Envy. And now it's going to be NP's turn to turn and run. And we see Fata and Pi frantic to try to make it out. Pi says, come this way. Fata's going to be able to make it out. Meanwhile, Forev will get the jump, and as he gets, and if he ends up losing fights, he's just handing over the best net worth in the game to the other team. And you're hoping for your number 2 to be able to step up, and maybe even your number 3, which they still are sporting this pretty nice tri-core lineup is DC. And as you can see, that turnaround does, and they will wait for his approach. DC could just get the tower and quickly exit. No, they're going to stay and fight. Envy's back now. Fata will commit the Yules onto Forev, who pops his BKB. And now is when they quickly try to run. Can MP get a hold? Begin to go to work. It is now going to be nighttime, unfortunately, for Pi. That means that there's not going to be any additional heals coming out through those blasts, but even the living armor heal for the catapult here. Oh, a jump in grab, but the telekinesis at the same time. They're not going to be able to attack him with the disarm there. Envy holds on and is able to get off the Sunder to Forev. And he will step off. Tries to turn and fight out the last bits of his life and the last bits of his Aegis, but the root will find him, and a Fade Bolt will go for the finish. Now for his second life, it looks like MP are just going to withdraw from this one.
Yeah,
are they though?
There's no meta, and buyback.
Creep clearing duty. Creep clearing. Okay, Mason. He's like, this is my chance. Moves in. He's hitting it as much as possible, but then he gets hit with a blinding light, and he's like, okay, I'm done, and runs right back out. And then back in again. And he's like, I can get some more shots. Oh, no, but I got called. And now I got blasted. And now I got a time lapse. Scooted in. I really wanted this Rax. Can he go for the finish? Is he going to get it down? MSS gets another call, holds him there, and looking to dunk him out. Can they get it? No! He's able to scoot away from trouble.
Bottom lane.
All the meanwhile, look at Abed clearing out what's there.
Scepter on Mason, and just, let's say, go in with Legion Commander, BKB, press the attack, just kill the Raxes, and send him back.
She goes in on her own accord and takes down the Rax. She will pay the price for it, though. But look at this. That means Mason could go in, and he gets one Rax down. He's looking to go for a second one. He's hit with a blinding light. He has to wait it out. The Lincolns is going to get popped, and then he tries to take his exit. Is he going to get out, though? They wait for him to come down from the Yules. He still has a time lapse. He's able to get it off. Gets his life right back, and he goes in again, and he finishes the Rax. What a play from Mason, and the Mega Creeps are unleashed. And the struggle, but they don't, you know, they just, they don't want to just throw themselves in there. You know, MP are now the wild animal that has been backed into a corner. And even though it seems like it's going to be an easy finish, stuff like this happens, and suddenly they get caught off guard and lose Forev, just like that. And MP are feeling pretty good, it looks like. They want to go on in for more. Dubu going to be dishing out the root. Mason still trying to pester his way within the base, taking out all those little buffering structures so the creeps can focus on the real prize. The rest of DC just step away entirely, it looks like.
A good call.
MSS inside is able to get the finish onto Lincolns. It's a good hold here, but transformation rather is going to be on cooldown soon. But look at this, Fata has grabbed a hold of Abed here with the Yules. They take him down. Now he's dead. 100 seconds. Can MP somehow clear out their base and force a buyback out? I don't know. We could see.
This game might actually...
Out inside the front of the MP base is going to be safe, as Forev was the one to fall victim to the initial catch from MP on that one.
Double meta, plus he has another 8,000 gold.
Still hasn't gotten himself a shard yet, so there's always that. Ooh, bottom lane MSS. So they're able to get the catch grab. It's Forev to go down once again. Never suspect that deep of a pick from MP at this point in the game, but they get it done. Not able to get in for the optimal setup right there, and a Boots to Travel 2 was used. This might be DC's opportunity to finish this one out. They move in for the duel. They're going to get the grab on the Pie, and he's going to be going down. Immediate buyback for him as he tries to TP into the action now. Envy unleashing the Requiem, trying to find the optimal target, looking to go for the finish on Abed. Can they get him down? Yes! But Mason continues to go to work, helping the bring down of Fata. It's Mason now under pressure. Envy still hits so damn hard. They're trying to cut him out. Duba and Bulba hide within the trees, but eventually they'll get spotted and they will get finished. Buyback's there for Abed. He's heading right to the mid lane and right to the base. Pops out the Necro and pushes it all down that mid lane. Go, my creeps! Meanwhile, Mason, though, was able to get the jump and get the finish. Really begin to burst down the FNGs and zig themselves back out. They are pretty much Muhammad Aliing this. They are just in and out, in and out. And then Mason makes his in and gets caught out. Lead in blink is going to be there from MSS as he locks him in place and forces him down. He does have that buyback available, but Abed has already found an opportunity to move in and go holding the lead the whole time to be able to get this game 2 win. MP, though, have been giving him a run for their money. Already dancing in a bit. The call jump is there. It's on to Bulba, and the Rubik gets the Yules off just in time. The leapfrog over. The Sunder comes early to get the MSS save while he's caught within the duel, but it's Abed looking to go for his eyes on the prize and setting right for the tier 4s, but that is when the Glyph's going to be coming out, and they're going to quickly burst through Abed in that first agent's life. Now they're looking to get him on the second time. Can they do it? Yes! Envy brings him down, promptly so. Meanwhile, no Mason buyback. Looking to target down Owie. Can't quite get it and heads out the other direction. Mason steps away, but it's Envy still doing the work as he gets the finish onto Bulba. The rest of DC have to escape. Meepo goes down. He doesn't have a buyback. They actually managed to drop Mason, or MSS here. Has a buyback, does use it. Yeah, MP frantic. They need to fend off this base and try somehow to head the other direction, but DC are not going to be looking to let it happen. What an anime tale it would be if MP are able to pull this game out. It would be all feel worth it. It only would feel terrible if they end up getting the loss, but okay. There's the jump in for Pi. They take him out. Buyback immediately. Envy looks to move in. BKB pop, and his force is going to be unleashed here, and MP are holding right under their tier 4 towers. Abed inching forward as best he can. Now looks to make his move. He puts his sights on for the tier 4, but Envy looks to hit it hard. The chakram ripping right through Abed, and his Meepo is going to get dropped. Now looking for the secondary target. It's going to be the Mason. Weaver, time-lapse, back into the action, pops his BKB. Abed buys back. And now he's going to Boots to Travel, trying to coming in and trying to go for the closure. MSS going to be out of this one, and he has no buyback. Fata goes down, has to buy back. Envy goes down. This could be his buyback too. Have DC finally been able to close this one out? Envy pops out his new refresher, pops out the new metamorphosis, and it's all on him. Can him and Fata hold the Ancient? They are trying to get a hold of what they can. It looks like they finally have been able to do it. DC will take game number 2 and tie the series up 1-1.